Hern UK, really getting into my liquid at the moment. Was wondering if you could point me towards a Patreon website, vid or resource where I could learn about, one, the best way to sidechain a kick and sub at the moment in the liquid scene, and two, what people use on the master channel at the moment, assuming you don't get your tracks externally mastered. Obviously I know it's going to vary massively, but there's so much BS on YouTube I'm trying to unlearn at the moment. Need some guidance as to where I can learn the right info. I'm on Ableton. Firstly, the type of scene, type of genre is not massively relevant to the sidechain element. I think the best thing for us to do is to just jump in and let me quickly show you a couple of ways to sidechain. Got a loop here, right? Liquidy, as you suggested. We got a sub and we got some drums. Get the sub and the drums on their own. Standard compressor, this is in Cubase, but I'm sure it is the same for all DAWs. We've got that on the bass channel. We've got a little activate sidechain, and then we can tell it what source we want as the input. So in this instance, we want the kick, you mentioned kick, we want the kick drum. That is gonna duck higher bass channel as the kick plays, right? So we get our kick in, you can see here, the kick is activating the compressor. If we push the ratio up a bit, push the threshold harder, let's make it really noticeable. Obviously that is extreme, let's dial that back. And obviously you can adjust things like the release so it's quicker in and out or it's slower, totally up to you and your preference in your mix. That's one way to do it. So that's ducking the entire level of the bass channel. There's an alternative way as well. You can use something like Track Spacer, which is a sidechain as well, but it only sidechains a particular range of frequency within that sub. So for example, say you just wanted to duck where the kick is punching through because you wanted more punch on the kick, you might like just duck around the 100 to 120 hertz, for example. You don't want to mess around with like the 50 where the weight is. We're going to set a sidechain input. We can play around with a low cut here. So we can say from 80 hertz up to 130. We just want to duck it. Now if we whack that up, so it's only going to duck within that range. And then again, we've got attack release. We might want it to be a bit faster. So yeah, two ways there to sidechain your kick against your sub. Assuming you don't get your track externally mastered, that's a very big assumption because I absolutely do. I'm not a mastering engineer. That is a highly skilled profession. Thing is, they bring fresh ears, they have tuned rooms, they have all the equipment, most of the things we don't have. And the other thing is, you know, they know how to shape a mix so it translates on radio, club, mono speakers, headphones. They catch the subtle imbalances that we're too close to notice. You know, their job is to elevate our work, not change our vibe. Yo, yeah, peace. Big up Hern, follow for more.